It has been 4 very long years, and we're finally back. Y'all already know her. This is ALYSSA. We have been friends. I did the math, everybody, and we have been friends for 29 very long years. I went to Cornerstone when I was 5, and you were
5.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
29 years. That's crazy. That's longer than most marriages.
I was like, 29 is like a grown adult, you know?
Yeah. Fun statistics for you. And I think most people don't have what we have. And I think that was said in our first YouTube video. Like, what we have is not very common. And this is, I might not put this in. We're not best friends. we are, but we're not. There has to be something in the middle of like best friends versus just like friends, acquaintances.
Well, and also friends forever. Like,
yeah,
BFF.
Soulmates.
Just FF.
Yes, just friends forever. But you know what I mean, right? That sounded so bad. Lindsay would get really mad if I said you were my best friend, but no.
We love you,
Lindsay. I thought we were related, and I know. I found out later on that my actual best friend and I were related through marriage because our moms saw each other at a funeral. But I thought you got looped into that somehow. And my mom,
the ancestry.com or whatever.
So y'all asked some questions, and I'm going to ask ALYSSA them. She only knows one of them because the first one I thought was really funny, but the rest she doesn't know. So we are going to just hop right into it. First question: have y'all ever gotten in a fight? We have not.
Yeah, which is, I was like really trying to think about it because being friends for almost 30 years, you'd think that we'd have at least had one.
But maybe because we're not best friends. Maybe because we're not like best friends. Maybe that's why. Like, distance has made our hearts grow
and we're also
fonder.
Both, though, like very laid back and non-confrontational.
Like, we just really have nothing to fight about. And we're old now, you know? Like,
but even when
what
we
is
were
there to
kids,
fight about?
like,
yeah,
if we had ever gotten in a fight as kids, maybe it was like not that big of a deal that we would never have remembered.
Yeah.
If you remember a fight that Kelsey and I have been in, comment below.
We have never gotten in a fight, verbal or physical. Are you and ALYSSA still neighbors?
No, but we don't live far from each other.
Yeah.
We still live close enough that it's easy to meet up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I keep thinking ALYSSA lives a lot closer than she does, but she reminded me a little while ago that it's not far at all. So
we share a neighborhood Walmart.
You come out here? How often do y'all see each other or hang out?
I mean, whenever we can.
Whenever we cross each other's minds.
Yeah. And in the summer it's easier, but I would say at least once a quarter.
It's going to sound so bad. because
we're not best friends.
Because we're not best friends.
I don't really even it's hard to see friends like when you're grown up. Yeah,
I think because we have children, obviously they are our first priority. Usually we hit each other up when there is a break, so Thanksgiving break, Christmas break, summer break. Yeah. We go to the pool a lot together, and
because now, like, Carson is Liam's oldest friend too, and he's 7.
And it's so cute to me because when the kids see each other, like how when we see each other, it's like no time has passed. Yeah. So like Carson and Liam are like, hey, what's going on? Yeah. Like, you gonna go play?
Yeah.
And I think kids are mostly like that, but I hope they have that like connection that we have. Yeah. And I hope that they keep that until the end of time. And we will arrange their marriage if they are not married by the time they are 30, you know? Yeah. Like, then we'll be super related.
Oh, we have 2 sets we can now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The little ones can be arranged marriage.
Yes, Liam and Carson and Luke and Kinsley. And they have the same initials. Like,
yeah, they'll be L and K.
Yeah. What do you do to keep your friendships alive and marriages alive? So I put on my Instagram to ask us anything. And I think maybe they think that we've been together with our significant others, which I guess I've known mine longer.
I've known yours longer than mine too.
Yeah. Let's do friendships first and then we
Okay.
can get into marriages. But how do you keep your friendships alive?
For us, it's easier because we've just known each other forever. So
It's like family.
yeah, like I think it's hard to make new friends. You know what I mean? So
and sometimes you don't want to. Like you don't want to have to like, hi, I'm Kelsey. I went to school here. I work here. Like they don't know your
like we know
the
each
ins and
other's
outs.
backgrounds, which I mean, even still, like I learned something about you that I didn't know that when we were like friends in high school. And I was like, oh, I never knew that about you. But so we're still learning about each other, but also like it's easier because I don't have to like go into the my favorite color and you know this what I whatever. It's just so I think that's a hard question for us because I wouldn't know how to answer that with like a new friend. You know, I don't how do you keep new friendships alive? I'm probably really bad at that. Because we're lucky enough to have like old friends that we just can pick up where we left off. Things are like easy. Our kids get along. Like there's just those built-in things there. I don't know. Do you agree?
I do agree. Okay. And I think because you can pick up where you left off, like it is mentally exhausting, like catching somebody up because it takes a lot of time, whether that's like through texting or like carving out time, because there's been times where I've taken Carson out and I've met a mom and all she wants to do is talk, but like I took Carson and Kinsley somewhere to play or like interact with them or just spend time with them, and then a mom is like trying to make friends, you know, and it's like not the time and the place, and it kind of has to go off of like my time. And this might sound bad, but it's like I don't see a random mom like being in my life as long as you have. Like obviously we have different phases of life and like different people come into your life, but I think the fact that we have known each other since we were 5, it's just an automatic like established relationship.
Yeah.
And I think if we were to run into any of our old friends or classmates, like it wouldn't be it'd be the same. It wouldn't be awkward. You know, I think social media kind of helps with that, like because you can kind of keep up with where people are at.
Yeah.
And just see what they're doing without like having to pick up the phone and make a phone call or like, how are you doing? Like, what's new? But I think because Alyssa and I don't see each other that often, like it's still like we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And our kids can go off and play. Like we don't have to, you know, like constantly feed them. When we would go out, they all wanted snacks. And we're like, go play. Yes. We went to the playground for you to go play, not eat snacks. So now they're older and they can go off and do their own thing, which is very nice.
Yes.
How do you keep your marriage alive?
I've been married for, it'll be 10 years in May.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Which is, 10 years is a big milestone. And I think just like as cliche as it sounds, like we were talking about it earlier, is just communication. Like we've learned to communicate in a way that's just like friends, like easy. The first person I want to call when something has gone on in my day, or I found out like something that I want to tell him, I don't know, I immediately call David. Like that's, and I think that that's what keeps marriages alive for a long time. Like, but yeah.
Agreed. I think Austin and I have known each other. Wait, I did the math on this too. I think this year we were like dating / married for, hold on, 14.
We also have known 20. Each other for 29 years, but you've been together for how long?
We started dating when I was 14.
Oh, wow.
And I'm 34.
20 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to communicate. You have to be best friends. And if you have kids, you have to keep that communication as strong as ever, because when the kids leave the house, you don't want to be stuck in the house with essentially a stranger. Like you want to be stuck in the house with your best friend, and, you know, make a, you know, new memories, like start traveling more, start doing all those things. So that's why Austin and I prioritize date nights. We usually try to go on like 2 date nights a month. We like to travel together. And
y'all travel separately without the kids too, or have y'all? Yeah.
Went to Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Big Bend.
Yes.
We went to Austin this year.
Yeah.
So every year in the springtime before spring break, we try to go on a trip so it's not super busy. And then we do our family trip, like to the beach or something.
That's what we try to do, like family trip, just us trip.
Yeah, because you need that, and it's a different experience. And there's been times like where we've traveled and we're like, oh, the kids would love this, but it's a trip for us.
Yeah.
But I think spending time together and date nights, prioritizing your marriage will have you be a stronger couple when the kids leave the nest.
Yeah, I think that that's what's weird to think about is right now, like our kids are still little, that we're just focusing on the kids, like what do you need, like what's going on. But at the end of the day, like the kids are going to leave the house at one point.
Yeah.
And like you said, you're either going to be stuck with your best friend or a stranger.
Yeah.
So
what do y'all do for work now? I don't know why it's funny, but it's kind of funny.
Well, the other day, because I was like, and then I took Tuesday off, but
then Wednesday.
Then I'm a stay-at-home mom, so my days are off all the time. I just meant like I didn't do laundry that day, and that was my day off.
I don't remember when we filmed the last.
I think you were still doing the same thing, no?
Oh yeah, yes. Okay. So I'm still doing the same thing. I'm still in insurance. I just have to go into my office more so now than work from home. And I still
we filmed in COVID, no? I don't know.
No, 2021.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I wasn't 30 yet.
Weird.
Yeah, we filmed. I forgot. When we filmed, I looked at the date and I was like, oh, I wasn't 30 because we moved out here.
And then you
turned 30. I turned 30.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
weird.
Very, very weird. I wish you still cut my hair. So
Sorry.
Miss you.
Yeah, I used to be a hairstylist. Yeah. But a lot has changed in 4 years.
Yes, so much has changed in 4 years, which we were talking and like looking at photos on my phone from when like the first time we hung out when we were neighbors, and it doesn't seem that long ago. Mm-mm. But 4 years is a long time.
Yeah.
But it just
especially because kids change so much, so life changes.
Yeah. Advice for a new mom.
Oh geez.
You just have to figure it out.
Yeah. There's like
I think.
What would you have wished you would have known then as a new mom that somebody would have given you as advice? I think what you said earlier, like it gets easier.
It does. I think because I have a lot of helping hands like you do, I think it made my experience having children a lot easier. I try not to ask for help, or, like when my kids were smaller and I just kind of wanted a break. And if Austin was out of town or working, I would try to not ask for help, but there would be times where I wish I maybe would have. Yeah. Just to prioritize like sleep. Just little things like
self-care.
that. Self-care. I wish I had a little bit more patience, I think, with Carson. But first baby, like you're just, I think it depends on what type of person you are too. I thought I had patience, but it's a different kind of patience that you need. Yeah. That when I had Kinsley, I made sure to have it and just kind of just soak up all the little moments, like us seeing the sunrise at 6 a.m. and we had been up, for an hour feeding or whatever it is. So I think advice is you just have to figure it out and just to enjoy every moment, even the hard moments.
Yeah. So. Yeah, because I took a picture of this sounds so awful, but like when the kids were having like tantrums, I even like took pictures of their tantrums just to like remember like they were little ones, and like
and they grow out of it.
Yeah, but it's also like you want to remember every little moment. Like I was just telling Kelsey earlier, like I miss baby Liam, like I miss baby Luke. Like it happens so fast. Like I know people say that all the time, but it does. It happens so fast. Like you're gonna wake up one day and your kid's gonna be in freaking second grade and you're having parent teacher conferences and you're like, no, you were just born. Like you were literally just born. What the heck? So
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. And I thought that this was a really good question. What do you think your kids' careers are going to be? Like if we could pick a career right now, like based off of our kids' personalities and how they are, what do you think that they would be doing?
Do you have an answer for yours? Okay, go ahead.
So Carson would be an attorney or a lawyer.
I love that. I love that.
She is very strong-minded. She's very charismatic.
She talks well, and she's always talked well.
Yes, she's always talked well. Very smart, very witty, very quick. She's just like her dad. So something like that. And also like with that helping people. So, you know, if you have a good lawyer and attorney, like very caring female attorney.
Wait, I want to look back on this when they're adults.
That would be really awesome. And Kinsley loves animals. Right now, I feel like most kids do, but she is just so into dogs and cats, and we have all the stuffies in the world that you can imagine upstairs. So she plays with them, and I think she would, if I had to pick, she would be like a vet for
That's
sure.
Really cute. Yeah, Lukey's kind of like that too. Like he's has a special love for animals, like different than what I've seen with Liam. And I think, well, Luke says now he wants to be either an archaeologist or a paleontologist, and that's been like his thing for a while. And so they collect rocks and they study the rocks, and they love dinosaurs and have loved dinosaurs forever.
Have you seen that rock? I've seen it at Walmart. Like you get rocks and you put it in the
polisher.
Yeah, and then they come out like all these crazy colors. Do y'all have one of those?
No, but maybe I should think about that for Christmas.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So I can still see him doing that, and Luke's super smart. So like any kind of scientist route, I can definitely see him doing that, where he doesn't have to deal with people and he only has to deal with his rocks. Like I can see that for Luke. And then for Liam, like I do see him like people facing, like he likes to like be goofy and joke around. He doesn't like take anything like too seriously. Like everything's kind of like a fun time for him. So I'm like trying to think. Yeah, like
something
maybe
in marketing.
Yeah, where he can like communicate in front of people too. Maybe something like that. But he also says he wants to be a paleontologist, so who knows? Yeah. But I think like I could, especially like now that they're 7, like you can really see their personalities like continue what they're gonna be for a long time. So and Liam is like so sweet too. So I do see him like in kind of a taking care, but also like being front facing, like around people and just like goofing around. Yeah, maybe like a PR. Yeah, I see that.
Head of the PR department or his own like marketing firm. That would be really cool. And then Carson can read over his contracts and be his attorney. That'd be so cute. Yeah, I would be interested. Like we'll film another one of these in a couple of years and just
20 years.
Yeah, and see where our children are at. I think that would be really cute.
4 years from now.
Carson's about to be 7.
Yeah.
And Liam's 7, right?
Yeah. Well, they'll be
11.
Middle school.
Yeah. 10, 11. I'm not ready for that. If any moms have any advice on middle school, I think that's going to be the hardest.
Scary for you, to be honest. Middle school girl.
Yeah. I was always nice.
Think. Yes, nice. Except for when you got to the fence.
Yeah. I think I got dragged into that, to be quite honest.
Maybe. I think we were all nice in middle school.
I think so too. I think in high school and middle school, I mean, we went to such a small school. Yeah. Everybody had their own thing. Like I was in sports, strictly sports. You were in cheerleading and sports.
Well, like not cheerleading not until high school.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I think we were like really nice and cordial with everybody. And it's like,
you're all involved.
You don't really have like, I mean, everybody had their own like little cliques and stuff, but like there was a group of girls that I just really didn't hang out with, but I was still nice to them. We still talk to them. So I think we have to raise our children are already super nice.
Yeah. So the thing that I think I would be scared of as a girl mom would be like the emotions and having to talk to them about the chain, like all that kind of.
Carson and I are so polar opposite. Like she is so emotional and drama queen and dramatic, and I was just like cool as a cucumber, like go with the flow, and that's how Kinsley is. But yeah, like talking about all of those things, I think as a girl, like you never want your mom to be like too harsh, like gives you too much information or like not enough. So like I've kind of had that in my brain, like to just be honest with her.
Yeah.
I think the one thing too, like with girls and like just making sure like your family dynamic is strong, it like for girls you have to tell them how beautiful they are, how smart they are, and then for boys like how strong they are, how handsome they are. I think that that's important, not like consistently shoving it down their throat, but I think one of my friends the other day, she was like, have you always been confident? And I was like, kinda. Like you go through waves, but I think because my family always said positive things about me, but I think like it like gets stuck in your mind, like I am pretty, I am strong, I am smart, I can do anything. And so you just kind of leave the house
feeling that way,
giving that out. I don't know how we got here.
I don't know. That's beautiful.
Well, thank you, Alyssa, so much for filming this again with me. Again, we'll see y'all in 4 years. Maybe I won't see Alyssa for another year, but we'll still be friends.
Oh, yeah, we'll be friends. We're FF.
FFs, yes. We should get the hearts with the. All right. Well, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Bye. Like, subscribe, share.
Like, subscribe, share.